What's up guys, David $21 here once again, and today we're going to be having a look at our second war recap over at the FireFuture clan. And this time it was a 20 versus 20 and we pretty much got away with it because we can clearly see the opponent clan is level 10 but they didn't really put in that much effort, so he only attacked a grand total of 8 times, and this is the damage that they were able to do. Yeah. The bottom 8 base is all completely untouched, and I'm not really sure what's up with this clan. Like, I'm honestly confused as to why they even hit the start war button. Like, they have 132 war wins, and they seem to be pretty good. They have a lot of co-leaders, so I'm not really sure why they didn't really attack as much as they should have. This war should definitely be a little bit more challenging for us, and partially because of that, we weren't really pressured to put in that much effort into our attacks, and we didn't do particularly well on most of the bases. So 99% right there, and I actually also got a 98% for one of my attacks. I did 3-star on the other one, so that's at least something. So we're gonna go ahead and have a look at that in a little bit, but for now we haven't really got much to cover this war because of particularly outstanding attacks. So let's just go ahead and have a quick look at 3, and then after that I'm gonna do a live raid to get some dark elixir, and then I'll recap this video. So this one right here is by Lindsay, our number 1 Town Hall 9. She was featured in the last video, and she is gonna be featured twice in this video actually. Look at that, it's actually a hole in the center of this base from where the clan castle troops can be looked. So it's a good observation right there when planning to attack this base, and clearly this was, you know, particularly interesting. So this base right here, this base design, it is still fairly common in clan wars and in trophy hunting multiplayer mode, because honestly I don't really know why. It's just popular and it's just not particularly good. Like these 4 compartments over here separated away from this town hall right here. This town compartment on the east side. With a little bit of prudence in attacking, it should be fairly easy to get the 3-star, and here's how Lindsay does it right here. So the Valkyries are coming over there at that larger compartment. Some of the Valkyries took out the stuff on the smaller compartment over there, along with the Hog Riders. And now the Valkyries are gonna gradually path inwards over here, and they're gonna seriously be focused on taking out the defensive Barbarian King right there. Now 4 of them have been lost to Spring Traps, which is unfortunate, but Lindsay is able to continue just keeping herself together. Level 30 Barbarian King is still on the right. Takes out the defensive Archer Queen, which helps a lot. And the Golem over there is tanking for the 2 wizards, so really nice tactic right there, with particularly attacking carefully in such a way to keep the Golem alive for a little bit. So this attack was actually pretty close in terms of time. There's probably less than 10 seconds left before she would not have forgotten the 3-star anymore due to the 3-minute time limit, but overall this was a pretty nice attack to watch. The Valkyries breaking in over here at this compartment over right there, and the one over there, and watching them converging over here. It was definitely quite entertaining to watch. 88% damage, half a minute left to the attack, and it's just cleanup, so that wizard gets taken out. The level 30 queen is going around town and takes out a double cannon to finish off this raid for 3 stars. So going in on her mirror number 11 and getting the 3-star on a fresh hit, that's definitely not too bad. We'll also have a look at this one right here, number 12, and this time the raid is definitely not as close. As you can see, only the replay is ending in only 2 minutes. Okay, less than 2 minutes now. So this attack was definitely not as close as the last one. The base design can be a little bit confusing for some, but Lindsay takes it down fairly simply by simply carefully taking out some of the defensive with her queen. Well, it's actually a little bit more for queen charge because she's charging the queen like into the base with the aim of getting the clan castle out of the way so that the king and Valkyries don't have to deal with it later on. and timing the raid spell is particularly crucial in a raid like this. Looks like he decides to use it right there. Poison spell on the 2 witches in the clan, the defensive clan castle, which is extremely valuable because those 2 witches can do a lot of damage with the help of all their skeletons if you're not careful. So yeah, Barbarian King goes in over there. He's also level 30, so Lindsay's completely maxed out for Town Hall 9. Valkyrie's coming in nicely over there on the right side with the help of those bullets to get the funnel done over there. Shell spell goes in even more nicely, just in case the bullets decide to rejoin the troops over there. They will not, but doesn't really matter. Raid spell over there on the Valkyries, and this base has just crossed the 50% mark with about 30 seconds left, so watch how fast the rest of this base gets taken down. So this attack was pretty good. This base right here was clearly anti-2-star, as well as anti-3-star to some extent, aiming to protect the clan castle. So Lindsay is able to exploit some of his weaknesses, like some of the openness of his compartments. These compartments are fairly big, as you can see. Create a nice funnel on the left side and then charge the Valkyries into the center of the base. Use the Hog Riders nicely to take out the last defenses. And 3 stars for our first Town Hall 9. So 98% right there, as you can see. If I had my Barbarian King this war, then I definitely would have gotten a 3-star on that attack over there, and definitely 6 stars as well. But still, I'm gonna be going in for my first attack against number 14 right here. So this is again the same ring base that Thanatos attacked in my last video. Just that the defenses are a tiny bit lower level, at least the walls and the defensive heroes. But the point defenses are still maxed, so this is still a decent Town Hall 9 to deal with. And I'm doing a Queen Walk with my not super fantastic Queen right here. She's level 19, which is not gonna be as powerful as a level 30 Queen for certain. The Queen Walk is not exactly going to be as effective, but I decided to just try using the same strategy that Thanatos had. So Valkyrie's coming in over there, and notice that I preemptively dropped my poison spell because the Valkyries are going to absolutely massacre my Archer Queen because of how fast they can do damage. And look at that, even though I dropped both poison spells on them, they actually managed to take her out. One more of them goes down. But there's still one left over there that survives, runs over here, and starts attacking my troops over here. But they do get taken out, so the bullets are coming right now. The 2-way funnel has been created. Jump spell goes in there, the Valkyries have gone in there. Heal spell right there. Notice that I drop it at the bomb tower to ensure that they stay alive. And it also covers the Expo and the Tesla right at the back. There it is, Hog Riders coming in at 5 o'clock position on the base. And overall, this was particularly interesting of a raid for me personally because I didn't have my Barbarian King. So that's a little bit of both damage and tanking lost. And yet I still managed to secure this 3-star. So the defenses are all gone, 75% damage. And nothing left to do but clean up. And I don't have my Archer Queen, so it's mostly just about 3 Valkyries and the 3 bowlers, as well as that one Hog Rider right there and a bunch of minions. And once again, fresh hits for 3 stars. So I know that this war is definitely a lot less interesting than the last one, but our motive wasn't really high, like in terms of trying to go for 3 stars here, because the opponent clans, you can see, they aren't putting in any effort. 0 stars on number 1, a 1 star on number 3, 2 star on the top Town Hall 10, but one of their Town Hall 11. So 3 star right there on one of our lowest Town Hall 10s. Other than that though, this war doesn't really have much. That was a Town Hall 8 right there. That was a Town Hall 8.5. And yeah, overall, I didn't really have much to recap for this war, so sorry about that guys, but I just felt like, you know, maybe I can try to make up for it a little bit by doing a live attack and seeing how much of it I can get. So yeah, Look at my trophy count right there. 2,000 and 666. No pun intended. So generally when I go for an attack on a base with the intention of getting loot, try to go for, usually it's Dark Elixir, not always though, but usually I'll be going primarily for Dark Elixir. And when I go for it, I generally am looking for at least 2,600, 2,700, or about 2,800. That's the minimum. So this base right here is 2,900, and it's fairly easy to get to. The dark storage is right there. There's one drill right there that I can pick off with perhaps one of the wizards. Unfortunately, this army camp doesn't have any archers, so I'm gonna have to, just try this entire here. But here's how I do the queen walk when it comes to multiplayer. Generally, I'll try to test for any defensive clan castle. I will not be as concerned about getting out of the defensive clan castle, because fairly often there will be no defensive clan castle, but you never know, like a bunch of defensive wizards sometimes can accidentally screw over your entire army. It has happened before, so that didn't go down. So Treasure Towers, Rage Spell, and look at that. It's a bunch of high-level defensive balloons. That's not really what you want to be seeing. And so I have the poison spell on them in order to take them out quickly. So I think I'm about to start now. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna keep my clan castle and not use it. It's gonna be a bunch of miners inside, but I don't really need those to secure this loot, because the Dark Elixir is right there. This is a very wide base in the center, and it's not gonna be particularly difficult to get to that dark storage. So I'm gonna save my jump skill for later if I'm trying to go for a higher percentage on this base. But that isn't even very useful, so yeah. Let's just put that in for fun. And generally, for those of y'all who ask, what I personally do whenever I go for a attack in like one side, because the troops I use, what army composition I use, my bad. So I'll generally bring 4 healers right there. And then, depending on what type of troop event there is going on right now, leading to a discount in certain troops, I'll generally bring a bunch of wizards, a bunch of giants, a bunch of wall breakers, and then I'll bring in a fairly large amount of the troops that are going to be discounted due to the troop events. So this time it's going to be dragons with bowlers in the clan castle. So this is an interesting one right here. I've already got the dragons pre-trained up, and I got 2 rage spells to go in a dragon squad. So not the best stuff right here, but either way, this will work. And I'll show y'all in my next video how this particular army works out here. I'm gonna be using this strategy right here: 2 dragons, 4 P.E.K.K.A, 4 healers, 2 wizards, 7 wall breakers, and 2 goblins. With a jump spell for the 2 P.E.K.K.A. The 2 dragons will not be entirely useful, but I'll try to put them to particularly good use. Maybe they'll take out the enemy archer queen, while the P.E.K.K.A.s go ahead and do damage to the other sides of the base. Basically, the dragons will just be backup for the P.E.K.K.A on certain bases where there isn't too much stuff to deal with for the troops, basically. So this video, I know it's a little bit sloppy, but that's just because there isn't that much to do for this particular war. But I just feel like I have to recap every single war, and yeah, this is the final result right here. $49 stars against 13 stars. He managed to 3-star 1 Town Hall 10. That's a no. Sorry, that's the highest Town Hall 9 actually. So we managed to 3-star this Town Hall 10 right here. This is Town Hall 11 actually, but with no Inferno Towers with the Eagle Artillery, unfortunately. So strangely enough, that's put as one of the Town Hall 10s. So we managed to 3-star that Town Hall 11, as well as every single Town Hall 9, except for this one right here, where again I got 98%, because I didn't have my Barbarian King, and I really should have routed him, but as we can see, I don't really have enough gems to, you know, like gem my heroes for too many hours. So he's complete now, but he wasn't complete when I attacked. Unfortunately, I had to settle for 5 stars this particular war, but yeah, sometimes life is like that. So our next war is going to be another 20 versus 20. This clan isn't too bad. They've got 209 wars won, and they currently have a pretty decent war win streak. In the last war, they got 56 out of 60 stars. So looks like we're gonna be really up against it if you want to pull out this victory right here. We're gonna have to do some Town Hall 10 3 stars. And our Town Hall 9s are definitely going to have to be on point, but we do have some things going for us, like some of the lower Town Hall 10s being pretty weak right here. This one right here with level 8 Archer Towers and only 2 level 2 Inferno Towers. Fairly weak walls, so depending on what his actual base design is, because this is obviously not going to be his real base design unless he's just interesting, I guess I want to phrase it that way. Don't want to be too mean to him, but if his base design isn't too bad, then I might actually go for 3 stars on this Town Hall 10 right here. And probably same thing goes for this Town Hall 9 right here, because look at the base design he's using. It's one of those will you just die bases that's always used at Town Hall 9. And somehow he's decided that's a good idea to use this as a Town Hall 10. And even to put Inferno Towers like all the way up here, like what's up with that? Like this base design isn't very good. Like attack straight into the center of the base using a Golem and Valkyries, or Bolas, or Witches, or whatever. Literally anything from one corner. Then send in Hawks on this corner right here, heal them up, and then send Hawks on another corner, heal them right there. It's a 3 star. So yeah, this base design isn't particularly good. He might change it to a better one, but if he doesn't, then who knows? We could actually pull off this victory. So I'm really excited to see what's in store for us. So yeah, so this is our roster right here. We have a new Town Hall 12 on the team, who is Coach Chris right here, and he's got over 1,100 war stars. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to see how he will do. Our Town Hall 10s are looking not too bad. Some of them have fairly high level heroes. Let's just 20, 23, 24, 18, 21, and change name, who is our Town Hall 10's 3-star semi-specialist. She's still trying to sharpen herself up, but who knows if she can pull off some 3 stars. Because in one of her old clans, she actually had 4 consecutive clan war wins where she got 1 Town Hall 10 3-star per war, and that's with fairly low level heroes for trying to go for 3 stars. Like people usually have at least 30, sometimes 40 heroes at higher level wars to go for 3 stars. But with 22 and 25, if she gets a 3-star, it will definitely be a nice result for us to see. So base layer right here also has high level heroes, 20 then 30, and then of course we've got Lindsay, our fully maxed out Town Hall 9. That's also our number 2 Town Hall 9, 25 and 30, and he's also a 3-star specialist. So I'm really excited to see how this war will play out. I'll be trying to record live war possibly. I'll see how busy I am tomorrow when this war starts. So hopefully things can go smoothly for us and we can pull off what I would personally consider an upset against this clan, because again, in the last war they got 56 stars out of 60. So if that's with this exact same roster that they are putting into right here, with all these Town Hall 10s, then this clan right here are definitely not joking. So yeah. Whoops, gonna end now. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. And yeah, take care everybody.